Siege Rhino. Siege Rhino. Siege Rhino. Siege Rhino.
After all those Siege Rhino intros, we're finally playing a deck with actual Siege Rhino. I still think this deck is made possible by the Sorin and Amalia ban. Again, another fair deck. I tried to make this pretty hateful on Phoenix decks, so I do have Scavenging Ooze, Graveyard Trespasser. My sideboard is filled with stuff to counter Phoenix, and I think we have a pretty good mid-range shell here just to be pretty balanced against all decks. One fun card I'm playing is the Inner Sun. I feel like if you can get this out in this deck, you have a ton of stuff you can hit. You know, you can just discover a Siege Rhino. That would be pretty sweet. And again, we're going to be running some events, so the season is almost over. There is 28 hours. We're finally at the end. So instead of showing the completely full event, which takes like an hour and a half, I'm just going to show a couple of the games I thought were good, and then I don't have to edit 2 hours of video. So let's get into the Siege Rhino games. I think this hand is fine. Got lands, got some interaction. All right, playing against a Rakdos deck. Okay, a Grixis deck. I'm just going to take Fable. It's probably the most annoying card for us. Bronco we will kill. Probably just do that now. I guess they could draw like a... I don't know, a blue source to counter it. I don't want them getting a bunch of value from the Bronco. Fatal Push was actually a pretty good draw. Next turn we can get Rhino out. Assuming they have a Fatal Push. Okay. And I hope they don't find blue source. Oh, come on. Well, I can't play the Wandering Emperor unless I draw a white source. But the Emperor is significantly better here than Rhino. I would probably take Rhino if I were them. That's amazing. I'm going to play it now because I don't want them to find a blue source for Make Disappear. And they just discard it. Well, pretty lucky draw there. It would have been sweet if I drew something else. That wasn't a land. Okay, at least it's not a land.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Ooh, Invoke Despair. Man, that's like the worst thing that could happen to me. Hopefully there's not too many more of those. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I play this in hopes I could play a Virtue next turn. This would be huge. There that goes. And we drew the land for it too. That's so unfortunate. Alright, they've had all their Thoughtseize. Okay. I guess Fatal Push isn't bad. Still gonna kill this over the land. Let's draw a card. That's a card. Hold on, let's use the map token if we can. Do you have a removal spell? Alright, well this castle's actually a pretty huge draw for us. This thing has Minish, right? Yeah. Babel's a good draw. I need my Siege Rhino, that's what I need. Thoughtseize is kind of risky. It's probably a land. Like, what else would they have in their hand? Opponent's at 1. I think I'll just play the Dreadknight. Play the land. Then we'll cycle the Triome. Maybe it wasn't a land. Let's cycle first. Alright, great. Great draw. Now we can win the game. It was pretty close, though. Alright, so we're playing against Grixis. Seems like they're just barely splashing blue. Corpse Appraiser. This thing. Invoke Despair is very scary. I think we can bring in Duress. I like Bankbuster in this matchup too. I'm gonna cut Vanishing Verse, probably Ooze. And yeah, I think we can run with this. Guess this hand's fine. Alright, no turn 1 Thoughtseize, huh? Bankbuster is pretty good. If they just like play a land and pass, there's a very good chance. Oh, they don't have a land. Oh, that's huge. They might have to decide on drawing for a land or killing the Sentinel. They found a land. Then they pass. wonder if they brought in sweepers, or they just want to counter something here. Alright, make disappear. I'm fine with that. Let's use the map. Drew another land. Alright, if they miss a land drop here, it's huge. Okay. Miss a land, miss a land. Oh, they drew it. Don't kill my Sentinel. Okay. Another Sentinel. Can Sentinel plus play the Dreadknight. Maybe we can kill the Harvester if we want. I think we just attack first. I think my plan is probably just play Sentinel. And we'll draw a card. We're getting a lot of value from these Sentinels. And I feel like the 4 toughness lines up really nice against them. And they're still digging. You know, Fatal Push. I mean, double, if they have like double removal spell here, puts them right back in the game. But as long as we keep drawing these creatures, it's very nice. We could see if they want to try a double block here. And I think we're just gonna discard the Blooming Marsh. I probably should have just sacked a map token to just give me a better attack through this. Now let's see if they kill the Sentinel. Okay. Yeah, should have definitely sacked the map first. It was just poor planning. Even got the counter too. I guess I was trying to go for a combat trick. You have a make disappear. Maybe I should have read in more to the make disappear. Played a Scavenging Ooze here. Like, who cares if the Scavenging Ooze gets make disappeared? I should probably just take out Scavenging Ooze. I don't think it's good in this matchup. Corpse Appraiser. Actually, maybe Scavenging Ooze is good against Corpse Appraiser. Fatal Push went into the graveyard. So let's think about our turn. I mean, I can probably play... We have 6 mana. I mean, I could play my hand out. I think I'm just going to attack. See what happens. Alright, wasn't really expecting them to chomp. I wonder if they have a burn spell. I think I'm just going to stop here, and then we can draw a card, or we can get lost something. That's board 2. At the beginning of each in-step, create X11 black rat creature tokens with this creature gets +1/+1 for each other rat you control, where X is the number of creatures your opponents control that were exiled this turn. Okay. Ooh, there's Siege Rhino. We haven't got to play a Siege Rhino yet. And this thing has Ward 2. That's annoying. I'm going to kill it. Alright, let's play our Scavenging Ooze, and then we'll just pass. I'm planning on holding up Scavenging Ooze in case they have another Corpse Appraiser. Which they do. Okay. We'll just exile that. Got yourself a 3/3. If that's all they got, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. I was gonna say, if that becomes a 4/4, they have a nice blocker. I mean, they can always crew the Bankbuster. We're gonna be hoping these map tokens can give us some good. I guess Scavenging Ooze, there's enough creatures in the graveyard where I can just make this bigger. Actually, I should have left that on top for make sure I get the +1/+1 counter on here, huh? Wandering Emperor's good. I want to play Siege Rhino this turn. I don't want them to have a good block. I guess I don't... If they block Scavenging Ooze, I'll just put a counter on here. The Rhino is here. Oh, I totally could have just won there. I missed lethal, huh? I should have Siege Rhino attacked with the Bankbuster. Alright, we just missed the lethal attack. But we still won anyway. GG's. Alright, get to go first. Sure. I think this hand is reasonable. Might get the option to either draw a card or just play the 3/2. Probably just want to draw a card. I like this person's name. Brah! Man, that's actually another option. So I can draw a card with Dreadknight, play Dreadknight, or play Bankbuster. If I want to be, like, more aggressive, I could play Bankbuster, start attacking with it after playing Graveyard Trespasser. Yeah, let's play Bankbuster. Oh. I was like, are they playing, like, mono white humans, or are they playing control? And it looks like they're probably playing control. Alright, let's attack. So if they're playing control, I want to be a little bit more aggressive, so I like this line. And now, like, I have more options now, too. Like, I think, ideally, I get this Wandering Emperor down. So I think all we do is attack. I mean, they could have No More Lies. There's a good chance they have No More Lies. Alright, so we'll go for Wandering Emperor. They don't have No More Lies.
I'm not overconfident. You're just understanding. We must protect the people.
I guess now we can play the Dreadknights. Oh, Thoughtseize is actually a huge draw. I can Thoughtseize them before I make any more plays. Before I attack them. Make sure they don't have a Settle the Wreckage. Which they do have too. Look at their hand. Their hand is pretty stacked. I guess I'd rather play around Settle than a Wandering Emperor.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Well, I think I'm just going to attack with this. Okay. Get my one swamp. And, yeah, we'll draw a card with Bankbuster. Control deck missed another land drop. It's not good for the control deck. These Fatal Pushes are just dead cards in our hand. I don't want to attack with Bankbuster, especially into a Settle the Wreckage. So we'll just attack like this, but I think I can go ahead and play Dreadknight.
May your blade strike true.
If they just play Supreme Verdict, then we'll get more value out of it. Hey, you drew another land. You want to sacrifice it to Fairy? I feel like we have them on the ropes pretty well, but I mean, they have a lot of answers in their hands still, and we have to dance around, Settle the Wreckage. I can't commit too much to an attack. Thoughtseize is another good one. Too many lands, though. No More Lies. I'm just gonna take Settle. We don't have lethal. We could put them to 1 here.
Remember your training.
I guess they could make a 1/1 too. I mean, I think next turn they're gonna have to use a Verdict. So they might as well just take this attack. I mean, I guess they could at least made a 1/1, right? They want a Memory Deluge. Makes sense. I don't know really how they get out of this, though, because even if they play Supreme Verdict, I guess I can, you know, use my Bankbuster, make a 1/1. They'd need a way to deal with Bankbuster as well. I guess they could have like a March. And we still have Dreadknight to crew. Good draw. There's Siege Rhino. Well, we know they have a No More Lies, but I have plenty of mana. You gotta kill them with the Siege Rhino if given the chance. I will pay the 3. Alright, against control, I like Duress. Bankbuster. I'm gonna take out Fatal Push. Although Fatal Push does help with creature lands. I don't think Abrupt Decay really does anything. I think Vanishing Verse is actually another bad card. I mean, I gotta play something here. Give me the brain. I don't really have a good sideboard plan for control, I guess. I guess a Tear Asunder. Brat. Seven discard spells in my deck. Okay, sand looks good to me. The rest and Thoughtseize, yes. And they mulliganed. Makes my Duress and Thoughtseize just even better. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they are in so much trouble. They have just one other land. I'm just going to take the Deluge. It's going to be very far till I get to that. I maybe should have taken just 2 marches. Take this settle. The March is pretty good against my Dreadknights, though. They're finding lands, so, I mean, I guess we can't count them out just yet. And I'll play a Trespasser, so if they want to use the March, they gotta discard more. See, good thing we took that Memory Deluge. That would have put them right back in the game. Now they can pretty much just no more lies anything I play. So we'll just start eating it, I guess. I think I should have taken a march over the Settle the Wreckage. I guess I was thinking like eventually I could get enough stuff out. I wouldn't want them to have Settle the Wreckage. And they've drawn really well. Like they've hit nothing but lands. Even getting a little Restless Anchorage attack on me. Dreadknight's really good against this deck. Assuming they're just going to use March on the Glissa. Hello, Siege Rhino. I'm kind of surprised that worked. Maybe they drew a Memory Deluge. I don't have any white. 0 white sources. They drew a No More Lies. They wanted to counter something? Alright, now they can use their final march if they want. No? We are at 8, so we have to be careful we don't die here. I'd love to find a white source for Siege Rhino. There it is. Well, we're not playing that. I went ahead and shocked since I don't want to take another hit from the anchorage. Yeah, what'd you draw? No More Lies would be funny. They would have to tap the anchorage. And then they'll be dead to an attack plus Siege Rhino. Siege Rhino. Play a Rhino. Alright, I guess I could have played the Sentinel and tried to... Yeah, I could have won there on the attack, right? If I would have played the Sentinel. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I wouldn't have enough mana to crack those. Alright, well, GG's.
Hey guys, Siege Rhino here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blah.